Welcome to Tuesday Night Hangouts. I'm one of your hosts, Never Trust Skinny Chef Shane on Tuesday Night Hangout. And I am here with Will Fly. Will, how we doing, sir?
What's going on? So that makes me number 2.
Oh, Will's a number 2. I crap you not. So tonight's show, we are missing Paralife PPG, Mr. Nick Justice with Just Us E-Bikes. Hey, get away out. Sorry, my dogs are, I don't know what they're doing. They're messing around with the fireplace, though. We're about to have some hot dogs.
I'm saying hey to everyone in the chat. Hey, everyone.
So what is new and exciting with everyone in the chat? We have, I got my new lights up out back. For those who don't know, the morning of Krista's accident, her and I were supposed to get up that morning and put in the outside lights that we did in the front of the house, just put them in the back of the house. And I finally got off my butt and did them, and everything worked out great. Looks good. Now I'm getting ready to move to the inside of the house and to the kitchen and living room to add lights there, new paint, fix all of the this is the wear and tear of the house, fix all that before we paint, and we'll be good to go. Can't wait. It's going to take a little bit, but whatever. One room at a time.
There we go.
We still haven't made it to the outdoor kitchen. So that's going to have to wait till next year because it's going to be getting hot here, and I'm not doing all that concrete work and all the framing and all that stuff during the heat of the year. So we will wait till winter next year.
Steve, hey man. So what happened? Did JT pass away?
I think that's what happened because I kept seeing people post about it, but I didn't see the actual things of anybody saying that he passed. So
he did. Dang, man. JT was the nicest freaking guy you'd ever want to meet. Always had a smile on his face. He was always laughing, live life, love, all that. And he's just like, he didn't just say that, he lived it. So
that's right.
Angela's asking, I think it was, can we have a moment of silence for JT? And I'm perfectly okay with that.
I am too. Moment of silence. Here we go. All right.
Love you, JT.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look at there. There's Slade. What are you doing, Slade?
And we
Slade.
got
He's the one. Slade's the one with the 9 million watt generator he had in the back of his truck.
I don't know if Slade got that or
Oh yeah. Or Adam or Andy.
Andy bought the generator.
What's up, Greg Laney?
He probably loaded everything up in Slade's truck, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
In the box, didn't even open it.
Slade's the one that attempted all the Virgin straight guys into his his built cargo trailer with some cheddar deer sausage. What's up, Daddy Dutch?
He's got a nice trailer. He did a good job on that. He just bought it as, I guess that's a new thing, just buy the shell and build it out, kind of like a van, So, But he's got crown molding throughout, and he's got a.
Whoa! Hold on. What happened?
Dang, man! I was looking forward to a good show, and then
I guess I can leave now.
Sorry, I can bail. I just got home.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Nothing. Been running all day.
So we just had a moment of silence for JT Wardle.
Cool.
And good guy.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to my boy. I'm sorry. Jackson. He called me Bob the Builder because I put his bookshelf together that he's apparently had forever and a day, and his mom apparently didn't want to do it. So I was called Bob the Builder because I put his bookshelf together.
Oh my goodness.
So, Jackson, I hope you enjoy all of your DVDs on that bookshelf because it's a bookshelf and you put DVDs on it.
That's right.
Anyways,
Yep.
he's our new. You guys haven't met him yet, but he's our new biggest fan of the channel, bigger than Angela Preslick. Angela Preslick.
Well, Jackson,
Hey, somebody want to tell me who did that backflip that was in Ben's video?
Oh, with a trike.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't seen
Oh,
it.
I
Haven't
tried
seen
to run over and help them. I did help them get the trike up, but they didn't say a word to me. I was like, okay. I walked away, so I don't know who it was.
I mean, the guy wasn't conscious, probably.
Scuba. If you're laying on your back and you're looking at somebody like you running at them, I don't know if I'd have words either.
Well, the dude was stuck.
I know.
And he pretty much acted like, no, I can do it myself. So he's unstrapping himself to get out of the trike. I was like, all I got to do is lift the trike up, but okay.
You know what?
That's
That's
still
not an
considered-
uncommon thing. I mean, people
Response, yeah.
they're stunned, and sometimes their ego's been hurt, and so I mean, you just kind of got to go with the flow.
I just want to point out that's two out of three fly it for gauges that there was turtles.
I can't help you there. Help you there.
So,
Can't help you there.
Nick,
What was the final count on props? I know some had Scuba. I watched your video, and I swear I don't know how you did that. I watched it over and over and over again. I don't know how the heck that you just destroyed all of that.
I can tell you what I think happened because, that one brake line went over my arm that I didn't see. So when that brake pulled, it pulled my risers back, and the prop, I guess my risers went kind of around where the cage is, and the prop hit the mullions. My mullions were bent and just exploded the prop. And you saw what was left of the prop, not much.
This is true.
Yeah.
Greg Laney's got a great idea for next year. Next year, the shirt design should incorporate a turtle.
We could probably manage that.
yeah,
Froze up.
Angela Shannon is not here. She's at home. But I know Jackson already told her that the show's on tonight, so I know he's watching. Oh man,
Savage is in the house. So, guess the biggest thing that happened to me last week was my first flight after 6 months of no flying. That's the longest hiatus I've ever had between flights.
Oh, you took the Maverick out?
I did for the very first time. Took the Maverick out, and first two launches, I don't know what happened. The wing just came up all wonky or whatever. It was really switchy winds. And long story short, I reversed it and got it up. But let me tell you, and this is why, I mean, we've talked about this, staying current through the winter months, through the colder weather or whatever, because the longer you go without a flight, the more it can mess with your confidence, Yep. And I mean, you could be the best pilot in the world, which I'm nowhere close to even average, but man, it really pays to stay current in your flights. But boy, it felt good to get back up there. It was a total of 10 minutes. That's all I was up there, just basically to get up and came back around and landed. But it felt good.
No more warranty. Warranty's out.
Yeah, yeah, you flew. It's over now. Hey, Ryan, how come you haven't flown since Bad Apples? Got too many farm animals to keep up with?
Who?
Ryan O'Connor.
Oh. What's up, Ryan? And CT Fly.
I know what happened with me, and I doubt Nick does this. And I got in a rush, and I actually pull started my motor with my brake in my hand, which I never do. And that's what put all the slack in the line, because I had my brake on my fingers, and I pull started, which pulled out about 2 foot of brake. So when I went to reach to grab my A's, the line just flipped over. Usually I start the motor before I ever acquire my brakes. So don't do that if y'all don't do that.
Don't do that.
That was
That
bad.
can turn out really bad.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
the first
I
time
did-
I've ever done that, and the last time that I'll ever do that. So
I watched that video, rewound it a bunch of times. I'm like, I don't understand how the heck he did that, or how it all just turned out the way it did. But I guess it makes sense. I don't why. So why is it that you did it differently? Just because you were in a rush?
well, we had, you know, the guy that had the weird hat that had fur on it.
Oh, Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, what the heck? I was hearing sound from my phone. He came and put his paramotor in the middle of the field. And then I was like, hey, because I counted. I looked on, I forgot whose video it was. I think it was Slade's video. There was 24 people waiting to launch. If you count every wing that was on the ground, there was 24 of them. So just where we was at, I think was 11 people waiting to launch. And this guy came, set his paramotor down, and walked away. Just left it right there. I was like, hey, we're trying to launch. We're trying. And then Rip was standing right there. So I was like, hey, Rip. He's like, I ain't got no wing. I ain't got no wing. And just walked away. I'm like, all right, then. So, and by the time he did come and get his paramotor, I had somebody behind me, somebody to the left, and then Gorilla was on the right of me, and I was like, I'm just gonna go. And I got in a rush. That's what it was.
I just jump.
Rush.
They lay in front of me and don't disappear. I'll just jump over them.
I could have steered around them, but why when you don't have to? It's like, move it.
You fly,
Shane taught me that bad habit in Ohio.
What's that?
Just somebody lays out in front of you, just jump over them, wad your wing up when you take off.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my. I will make sure that I'm just low enough, and just as I get to where I need to be, I'll full throttle lift my legs up and kick that cage back and just roll that thing up like a burrito. So, Shannon, I guess just got home and said that Jackson ran in and said Shane did a shout out to me. He's live right now. So Jackson's watching. So we can the rest of you guys can go home. It's all about Jackson, just so you know.
It's all good now.
Yeah.
how's your tooth? Angela wants to know.
Yeah.
What's that?
She's asked like
better.
3 times.
I'm still eating ice cream.
That reminds me, and this is really important. Sorry, Shane, but this is really important. March 20th and is free ice cream cone day at Dairy Queen. March 20th.
I knew it was going to be something like that.
And Linda Anderson was nice enough to let me know about that. So that's in 2 days. So put it on your calendar. Free ice cream home.
I'll be there.
God. I forgot.
Ice cream? She didn't tell me she bought ice cream. All right.
Ryan just put in the chat about going to Sun and Fun, and the guy that does the magazine wants to do an interview with me about the Fly for Gauge, and I don't know what I did with his card. I just put 2 and 2 together.
I
You
just
missed
got
that
my
up.
magazine today from USPPA.
It's
Finally.
something. It's not USPPA. It's it's another magazine.
Yeah.
Let me grab that.
I can't remember. He caught me at a bad time. I was in the middle of stuff, and oh, good Lord. Anyways,
Sun and Fun is, I think it used to be, I think it still is. The
Look
large,
what's on the cover. Paramotor Pilot Moonshiners.
yeah. Nice. We'll be there. I'll be there. But I think
get mine.
Sun and Fun is the largest experimental aircraft, isn't it? The fly-in. There is
2024 issue in 2025. Okay.
Yeah. What are they saying about Moonshiners?
It's just nothing, you know who else is in there, which surprised me. That chick that was always on with, I think she was on with Jade, the one in Egypt. She's got a full-blown, here we go. She got a full-blown article in there. I know it's backwards, but Gata Boz.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, she's got a whole, I don't know, 4 or 5 pages in here. Moonshiners is, let's see, by Tim Broski. It's just Just a bunch of pictures.
Right on. I'm not going to let you talk me into flying if I don't feel like flying this time, Nick.
He
Hey,
couldn't even get you to fly at Gage. Come on.
you was in front of me, Will. It's your fault. You tripped and fell, and then I fell. I was following the leader.
Where was I for this?
You weren't there.
You wasn't there.
Yeah. Yeah, you missed it. But guess who was there, Shane?
That's at Moonshiners. Okay, I'm tracking now.
Guess who was there?
Who?
Ripa.
Okay, and did he catch
He
all
got
that?
it all. Yeah, you got every. I walked up to him. I said, "Ripa, I hope that made you happy, man. I hope that gave you something to put on YouTube."
I don't
What's
think
up?
it could have been any worse timing because Will took off and tripped and then picked his stuff up and walked off, and I took off and tripped and fell in the same spot. Like, I'm done.
You're supposed to not watch out for that spot. If you
What?
see
Bill
it
H.
fall in it.
Doesn't look
Bill
like.
H.
Go ahead.
Bill
Shane.
H is in the house.
Hey, Bill H.
Bill.
There's a little berm, that right as it goes up to the, or is it down? I don't remember. I think it's up. A little up incline there, and it's not much, but it's just enough to trip you up.
Hmm.
I
Well,
learned my lesson.
I don't know if I'm gonna get Moonshiners this year. I honestly don't know what I'm gonna be. I'm Dave Purdon's and Bad Apples for sure. And then I got to worry about Scuba, worrying about me hanging out in the damn hammock at which one is that?
Soar the Shore. Because I
Soar
know
the
you're not gonna
Shore.
make. Yeah, you're not gonna make Spring Wing, which is same time as Bad Apples, which I get that. I totally get that.
Wait, Soar the Shore is the one we went to.
Yes,
There aren't very many people. There aren't a lot of people there on that one.
it's not.
Right.
It's actually pretty nice because it's not. I would equivalent it to the first year or two of Fly It for Gage. Like it's a good number because 86 for me as the person running it was a little chaotic for me, but I mean it was fine. There's plenty of room, but it was still, and there's plenty of room at Soar to Shore. I definitely am going to go there. I'm definitely going to get there, say hello to Munchkin and bye to Munchkin all in the same breath in the same minute as I arrive. And then I've already said my goodbyes. And
Bill's talking about Moonshiners. He said he's heard it's hard to take off there.
oh, it's a pain in the butt.
Mm.
I always try. I've been there. I've done it. It just is the air so thin that your wing doesn't want to come up, and then when it does, you're hitting throttle and you're running, and it just doesn't. It doesn't.
What sea
want to
level are
lift.
you at over there? Is it up high?
It's 2,000 feet. It's not that high. I mean, it's
Okay.
Not that
high
much.
enough to make a difference, though.
It's dramatic. I went to a 50-50 launch or launching or not launching ratio there. It was tough. And the wind switching. Because you're in a bowl, the wind can hit you at 360. You could set up into the wind, get ready to take off, and it's hitting you from behind. You turn around, get set up, it's hitting to you from the left. And vice versa. Next thing you know, you're just on a full 360 and you just kind of wait there until the wind hits you in the face and then you launch. It's tough.
Have you seen it since they cleaned it up after the storm?
No.
All that property is wiped out clean all the way to the creek. It's just smooth grass. It looks really nice.
Nice.
That's a hell of a walk.
So we can just get on the trike and do donuts until we find out which way the wind's coming.
That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can tell you now I've had 3 failed launches at Moonshiners, but I think what gets people in trouble the most there is patience.
Yes.
You just gotta be patient. And if it means sitting there with your A's in your hands, waiting, and then just gotta hit it at the right time. But man, I guarantee you won't find more beautiful country to fly over. Just absolutely gorgeous.
It looks beautiful. I mean, I'd love to fly over there.
Moonshiners is where the great debate started with Mark McElroy and Krista. Mark saying he crashed. Krista said she didn't see it. Camera catches it all. It'll go down forever as the great debate. Just so you know.
Broke a prop in net.
Well, I think what he's referring to, you talking about James?
Yeah.
I think so. I think he was referring to the extra takeoff distance. Maybe he didn't calculate it in, being that it was a little higher in altitude. But it does affect your wings performance, your motor's performance, everything.
Yeah.
Little changes like that, if you're not, if you're not ready for them, they can throw you off your game.
My first year going there was a car over on the tarmac, and I was kind of facing it, but it was way off in the distance. My feet left the ground. I'm at full throttle, and I'm going level. It's right for that car. I was like, why am I not getting lift? Why am I? I just started adding a little bit of brake with full throttle, and I started climbing. I was like, I don't understand that.
Mhm.
And then when I came back and landed and got everything figured out, I was like, oh, it's because the air's so thin up here that it takes a little bit more oomph to get up in the air. So it was tough. I mean, it's a great, once you get up in the air, it's an amazing place to fly. That was my second time ever flying in a paramotor that I actually saw a black bear, and right there, not too far from the LZ.
If there's clouds, don't go above them because they will lock you in up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that on video. People go up in the clouds, and next thing you know, they can't tell where the heck they're at.
Well, it's bad up there because once it comes in, it'll hit so fast over them mountains.
Yeah.
That happened to me, and I just hung out. Just wait.
Mark McElroy said, "Video tells all."
Yeah.
You mean Mark McElroy from Cooking Camp?
Yep.
Heard of that guy?
Yeah, he's getting ready to go on another trip here, and he will be putting out another video. Hopefully, it's going to be some cooking involved in this one because I need to see how you cook at camp. That's all I know.
Oh, the Kentucky trip.
Yes.
That's gonna be nice. Yeah, take a lot of videos, Mark.
So how'd the Parajet do, Will?
Absolutely awesome. I've often said that's the perfect match is the Parajet with the Moster, and yeah, I'm sold on it. The other thing is that's a large. What size is the thing, man? I got a brain fart.
The harness?
The harness, thank you. Is that a large harness?
I thought when I saw your harness, it said small, medium, but maybe I was looking at a different paramotor.
I think it's a large.
Yeah, I think it feels bigger. But the neat thing is, apparently I don't have the other harness set. It's not set right. But as soon as I lift off the ground, as soon as my knees just come up a little bit, I'm right in my seat.
Oh, it'll pick you up. And it all depends on the size of the harness. I have a regular large that I have to fight to get in, but on my large, extra large, I'll just take off and I'll just fall in if I lean back.
Yeah, it's not the max, the max, James. That's a beast.
Which James is that? Is that Parker?
That's just James. No, it's not.
No,
North Carolina James.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
No.
I don't know about you guys, but I've been pretty tired already. This week
What
has
have
already
you done
been
all week.
Man. Well, not getting enough sleep, that's for sure. I went to bed late last night and then got up early this morning at 5:30. Apparently don't have to get out of bed. I don't even have to get up till 6, but apparently 5:30 was a good time. And then the night before, I don't know what time I got. It was early too, like 4 or 4:30, something like that. I don't know. It is what it is.
I've been sleeping in.
Yeah, rub that in. Rub that in.
Drugs and pain meds. I've been sleeping in.
Dang, man.
You still ain't got that tooth fixed?
It is now, but I'm recovering.
How
I
about
went back to work today, I think. Didn't I go to work today? Yeah, I went to work
I
today.
don't remember. Did I go to work?
I don't remember. I did go to work today. And then I had something else to do after work. So
Mr. Dana, it's the same wing I've had for 20 years, man.
Yeah,
20 years.
he's waiting. He's waiting on it to deteriorate.
Yep. That's right.
He was changing lines out. I don't know if it was on the same wing, but Will was changing some lines out.
Same way.
Okay.
I give him credit. At least he changed both sides at the same time.
Well, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't care what color they were. I just, But
They're all red.
yeah. How'd you fare at the storms?
It wasn't bad here. I mean, it got bad windy and rain, but we didn't get any damage. It's probably
Hold on.
20
Sorry.
miles.
All right, that's better. Sorry.
Do you have to poop?
No, I was getting feedback. I was trying to do something for someone, and I had to sign up onto YouTube, and it started playing in the back. The volume started playing, so sorry about that.
I've been waiting for 2 days for my flight per gauge video to upload. For some reason, I can't upload videos, but it uploaded tonight, so maybe I can post it tomorrow.
How big is your? I mean,
It's like 14 minutes long.
Okay.
It's 14 minutes long, but I'm having to do it Wi-Fi without a connection, hardline connection to my router. So I think that's the problem.
I upload all my videos that way. Here's a trick. I don't know how are you saving it?
Shoot, I don't know.
Okay, well if you can,
because I'm taking them out of Final Cut Pro after I edit it and just save it to my hard drive.
Okay.
But and then taking it from there.
If you
I
save
definitely
it,
don't upload in 4K because if you do, it'll take forever because it uses a lot of space. So I just do everything in 1080p. Even if I got my GoPro, I'll crank it down to 1080p because most people watching that anyway.
if you upload it as Apple 1080p,
Yeah.
it'll upload faster to YouTube.
Okay.
I was wondering how long it's going to take Munchkin. That's what I had to make the show crappy for a second to do.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, we're in
There goes
trouble.
the neighborhood. Yeah, I found another line that I think is messed up after having, Andrew fix that 2 of my lines. Now I think I need a third one fixed.
How
And
nice. Oh, sorry.
It's so I figured if I gotta order another line anyway, I'm gonna order another brake line so I have the right color because that dark green is gonna throw me way off, and I'd rather just put the right color on.
It's going to grab the wrong line every time.
Right? Like I had enough trouble with a bright neon yellow line. I really don't need a dark green line. I won't see it at all.
I do. How well do you guys like having somebody there that can actually just turn around and put new lines on right
That
there?
was
at the
great.
field? Isn't it?
Yeah, it's
I did want the food truck there, but
Good Lord.
You can't
I
have
don't know.
everything, Scuba.
Listen, I'm not in charge. I'm not in charge of the food truck. That's the county.
well, tell the county you said they were more than willing to help. Where's our food truck?
They missed out. They missed out. I can tell you that much because there was a ton of people there.
Yeah, and they were all wanting to try the food truck, including myself, and no food truck.
And I will tell you that we had a pilot that flew but didn't pay, and then afterwards, a couple days later, paid for his pilot's fee. So technically, it was 87 registered pilots, and that pilot should be on the show tonight, but he couldn't make it. Anyways, it was DP. I got a notification that money was sent to the PayPal. I was like, "What is this?" And it's like DP fly for gauge. I'm like, "Are you paying for next year?" He's like, "I never paid." I was like, "Oh, I forgot about that."
And pilot number 86, I thought was pretty cool because they showed up late Saturday night, and Shane was like, "I'm not going to charge you full price for
No.
flying one morning, if that."
And I don't even think they did. I don't think they did.
Mm.
Yeah, they may not have even flown at all, but they still, I still think they made a donation, which was cool.
Yep.
But yeah.
That's all I asked of. I said, if it's already, there was no time to even fly Saturday night. I was like, if you just want to make a donation, I think it was, I don't even know what they donated. It doesn't matter. It was just a good gesture. And, here we are. So,
Yeah.
So Tony was asking how much Andrew charged per line. It was somewhere around $20 per line.
It was, I paid 50 for 2 lines, so 25 per line.
He gave us a little discount there. And John said he bought a whole set of lines and decided he didn't need them all, and that cost him $600.
and for
that would take a while to change out all your lines.
I'm out.
I ordered a complete line set for my Spider 3 installed, and it was like they put them on when they inspected it, and it was like about 900, maybe 1,000.
Ouch. Ouch.
Yeah. Well, you were paying for the labor too.
Yeah, they put them on. I wasn't gonna put them on. I was like, "There's no way."
The only kind of knot I can do is a knife knot. It takes a knife to get the knot out, and I don't.
Lines are easy to put on, especially if you don't have to do a lot of them at once. I mean, if you're only doing a couple lines, those are easy. But
Mark paid $900 installed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Mark made that at lunch.
Right?
$900.
Yeah, at lunch, on lunch. That's
Yeah.
So much.
Off the
drive
clock.
through change. He keeps it in the side of his door. He just uses it for drive through. That's it.
Hold on. I had the greatest conversation with Mark today about how he was at one gas station, but across the street there are two penny or two more than the one he was at, but the one he's at is completely busy and backed up. So I was like, at best, bro, if you got 20 gallons of gas, you just save 20 cents, but you probably burned all of that at waiting for all these people to figure out how to get the gas out of the gas pump, waiting in line. Yeah. Mark and his penny pension. Good Lord.
20 cents gonna buy him something one day.
He wasted more than that in idle. Mark said, This is the fuel attendant's second time going out and help Big Mama. they're just out there. Now they're out there having a conversation, and Mark is just stuck out there in his car or his truck waiting for a fuel pump.
That's why he's rich and we ain't, right?
Yeah. 40 gallons is what he bought, so he saved 40 cents. Or 80 cents.
Man, this one's white too. I guess I didn't even realize that. My smaller, this is the little one. This isn't the new one I just got. It's in the other room. But
where'd you get the new one at?
Yeah,
that came from Nick. He donated that to Fly It for Gauge in the raffle. So Nick gave away 3 of the bigger Guardians, the $100 and something Guardians at Fly It for Gauge, which is awesome. And so I won the first.
You're saying you won a raffle?
I won a raffle. I won a something.
Yeah, you won something.
I didn't win the bike, but I'm working my way up.
Yeah. Baby steps, Scuba. Baby steps.
That's it. I'll take the baby steps. That's fine by me. Because I sure would have had hell trying to get that bike in that van, but I would have figured it out. I had that thing loaded down.
We could have strapped it to the roof.
There you go.
Yeah, it used to be Guardian Angel. John says they gave him 4 small ones free a few years ago. It used to be that if you did a video,
they give you one. Wow,
they give you one. Yeah, that they've ended that. I believe. Asking for the So
we got Craig B in the house.
Australia.
Good morning, sir. Is it morning? Yeah, it's already tomorrow over there.
You'll see.
What's happening tomorrow? So what's happening tomorrow if it's tomorrow? Somebody give us
Yeah,
a
right.
heads up.
We were supposed to go fly tomorrow, but I'm not doing it with a bad line. I'm just not even foot. I thought, oh, I'll just go foot launch. But once I found that bad line, I'm like, no, I'm not. It's not worth the risk.
What'd you do about that broken bracket?
Yeah, that's a good question. Okay. So the brackets on the Kanguk are square because all Kanguk frames are square. My frame is round, so square and round don't go together good. So I contacted Brian. Yeah.
Brian.
So I contacted him, and he said, yeah, the original mounts were aluminum. The new ones are steel and powder coated. And I'm like, okay, that's great, but they're still square, and I have a round pole going in a square hole. He said, yeah, I'll have to talk to the designers and see if they can retool stuff, but otherwise I'm going to take my old ones and cut off the square and then put my own round steel mount onto not onto those because those are aluminum. I'll get some square steel and then a round maybe a semicircle piece of round steel and weld that on there. Then I'll have some strong mounts and I won't have to worry about it anymore. But I already ordered the new mounts. They're on the way here whenever they're going to show up. I don't know. But yeah, I wasn't flying that trike again with a cracked weld. That was bad.
So how much was the new
The
mount?
mounts are like $43 plus shipping. I think it was like $50 for me to get 2 new mounts.
It's not bad.
It wasn't bad. I just hope when they show up, they really are steel and I don't get more aluminum ones because that's not going to work. I don't want it breaking again or bending really easy.
No.
Yeah, I mean, when he emailed me, because I told him that the weld broke, he's like, oh, you must have rolled that trike. I was like, no, here's the video. I did not roll the trike. All it did was pop. I popped the line and it bent the crap out of it and broke the weld. So, yeah.
Maybe you should have had your rep call him and get that taken care of for you.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Let me call Nick real quick. Nick, put me up to this and
Well, what does my rep got to get for me? Oh, I need a new clutch.
Thought you already had one.
No, Brian was supposed to order me one, and I never heard nothing back from him. So I'm pretty sure he didn't order it because if he would have got it, he'd have been like, "Hey, I have your clutch."
I will say that these guys don't waste no time. This is Scott Sports USA. I got a brand new prop.
Look at you not going with a cheap E-prop. You know what I'm saying?
No, damn that. I get Helix every time.
Well, every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time.
every time. Well, that's my third one. So, yeah, every time.
Where's your wall of shame?
I don't know where I put the other one, but I got one that's half broken. Oh, I was going to ship it off because somebody thought they could repair it, but I don't think so. That one that's really broke, the one I just broke, that's the worst prop I've ever had. That thing is just the remnants of a prop. So that's going to be the wall of shame one.
Hey, Slade, you're going to have to ask Cooking Camp because that's Cooking Camp's old pole.
Well, Nick's got a nice pole.
Is that Nick? Is that
She's
the one
dead.
you got from?
Yeah. Why y'all be looking at my pole?
Why do you leave the curtains open?
You got that long pole you got.
The ones that I gave you, I made out of something else. But the 40-foot one, you'll have to ask Mark where he got it. I don't know if it was an Amazon deal or what.
I rest my case.
So those poles are the same poles that they use for those half flags.
The 14
Yeah, I got a
footers.
link.
Yeah.
Like open
Never
house,
flags.
whatever. And
Let me try and find the link to it here. I got a link to that pole. It
Oh,
doesn't
those are
have the
Brazilian
cool stand like Will's got, but the rest of the pole's the same.
Crap! I forgot that.
There it is.
Oh,
Okay.
Everybody go back to Fly It for Gauge so I can sell some of those flagpole holders that McElroy built and gave to me and said, "Hey, sell these if you can." And I keep forgetting them. They're out of sight, out of mind.
There you go, Slade. That should bring you up to a pole that's 16.3 feet. It's $48.99.
No, I want the 40-footer.
You want a 40 foot? 40 foot? Come on.
Mine's 30.
Yeah, I mean, the one that you gave me, Nick's got that's
Yours is 14 foot.
14. You don't need 40 feet.
The one I put up that I got from Mark is like 30 foot.
Is it really?
It's huge.
We know why, because he is definitely compensating.
Dang, man. It's impressive.
Maybe if
Oh,
let me hit copy link. I don't know if that posted correctly.
Mark, where'd that pole come from?
Let's try it like that. That's better. All right.
Yeah, it's printed on the. There's lettering on the pole, but I didn't read it. But I'll look it up. Well, if it's $150, I got a steal on that thing.
He didn't offer me none of his crap. I'm just saying.
He posted it all on Facebook.
No, he didn't. He blocked me.
Oh,
I missed that. I would have taken that pole in a heartbeat.
Cut the grass, it makes the pole look longer.
Oh.
There's a lot of innuendos in that statement right there.
We
I
sure
guess,
went off left field this trip.
I don't know. Never mind. Hold on.
You got lost.
No, I'm reading comments and I lost the one that I wanted to read, and I was like, all right, never mind. Angela says it's not the pole size, it's the tip. Yeah, if you don't have a good windsock on the end of it, some streamers or something, you're never going to find out what's going on with the wind. That's true, Angela. Good job.
Will and I use this reflective tape stuff. This is good stuff, man. Scares away birds, and you can see it really good from the sky. Unless you want to get some neon stuff, you could do that too.
So, Craig, I did get some video, but not a lot. So I'll post put it on Facebook. So I'll post the link.
Oh, he's got a 20 foot. He wants the big one. All right.
I'm looking. I don't see it.
I don't know why you would need more than 20 foot on a pole, but okay.
That's what she said. Wendy's not hearing this, is she?
Absolutely.
I need to make sure she knows I remain the innocent person that she knows.
What'd you say? Yeah, she said, quit looking at my pole.
Hey, clearly there's enough for both of us to look at, okay?
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So has anyone bought any crypto yet?
No.
I bought Bitcoin a while back.
So
I'm not doing. Yeah, I still have it, but it is not doing good right now. I think I'm down. I don't know. I don't want to look. It's been going down. When I bought it, it was going up. It got over to 111,000 per share, and shortly after that, it went down into the 80s, and I've been negative ever since.
Yeah, I've got some Bitcoin. I bought some XRP today. Yeah, it does.
I don't understand it, so I'm not doing it. I'd have a better chance playing the lottery.
Good thing Wendy doesn't have that motto.
That's right.
I don't understand it.
That's right.
Your link says bad gateway.
It does?
Yeah.
All right. Then I'll give them another one. No,
Is that your
works? My link works perfect.
Well, it works for you, but it don't work for nobody
I don't
else.
care. Me's all I care about. It works for me.
Oh, Tony's talking about not seeing a ring on it. I mean, I'm just saying. Scuba, did you and Munchkin get married or no? I know things changed with us, but
Right. So at this point, we haven't really decided on a date.
How about Sword of Shore?
Oh, that's right. Well, you are, but now see, you can't do that because you're licensed in Florida, even if you
I
can't.
am licensed everywhere.
Oh,
I mean, you can try to get out of it, but ain't gonna happen, bro.
all right. Well, we will see.
Well, look at him backpedaling.
Why are you backpedaling?
I'm not backpedaling. I'm not backpedaling at all. I'm just trying. I got to clear it with the Munchkin. We didn't feel it was right to do it at Flat for Gage. So
no, and I would 100% not have been able to do it.
Right.
I struggled, and thank you guys for not asking me to stay true to what I said I was going to do because circumstances have changed. But at Sword of Shore, we could make it happen. I mean, we could do it right next to the porta potties. I mean,
oh man,
that would be great.
Hey, have you all seen the video of the dog on the one wheel?
Is it a pit
I've
bull?
seen one.
Yeah.
maybe we can get Nick to come up from Alabama to Virginia.
I mean, you've probably seen a video of a dog on a one wheel, but this is the first time I'd seen the dog actually control the one wheel.
Him and his owner or whatever ride around the city.
Yeah, like a mobile home park or something like that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
he gets on it and just takes off.
Yeah,
wow.
He leans and
leans and goes.
That was amazing. Awesome. Yeah,
I want to see the dog get pissed off when the battery runs out.
The only thing my dog, my Roddy, does is when you're eating pizza, he just makes shoelaces at you. Just drools, big shoelaces. I mean, they're touching the ground, not even broken. It's just one continuous. It's pretty gross.
Man.
I want the kind of money to buy my dog a one wheel, right? One wheels are not cheap.
She don't love you that much, Scuba?
It's like I saw a one wheel XR on Facebook for $250. I was like, "There's no way this is a scam," because nobody's selling a one wheel for $250 that I've seen.
It's got 10,000 miles on it. It's probably.
Yeah, right.
They just come out with a new XR this year, so there's a new one now.
Don't say that out loud.
Oh,
Scott Savage says he'd be happy with his cat riding a Roomba.
Yeah.
I do need to get a Roomba. That is for sure. Oh,
I love mine.
Oh, I'm so glad you were. See, I didn't want to run my thing because my dog had those issues. Now that I don't have a dog anymore, I can start the vacuum back up again.
Well, Scuba, I did not hear about your dog passing. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, we had her put down right before we left for Flat for Gage. It was time. Even the doctor agreed. I had trouble with it in my mind to let her go, but the doctor was like, "Yeah, you're doing the right thing. She literally has neurological problems. That's why she's spinning in a circle. She can't see. She was not having a good life at that point." So,
well, Munchkin, just remember, if Scuba starts moving slow, just go ahead and put him down. Even the doctor said so.
see, she said we can use our Roomba now. Yeah, right. It's just been sitting there. It's like, when you gonna activate me?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
It was very tough, Bill. I thought I was going to take it good. I couldn't be in the room. I was in the room when they just basically gave her something to relax her and put her to sleep, but not when she went to give her the second shot, which I will tell you, before she really even gave her the second shot, she was already gone. So, but I was out of the room at that point. I just couldn't be in there.
No, I've sat with every one of my dogs while they cross the Rainbow Bridge. I don't know. I just feel that's important for me to be there. I don't know. Not saying you did right or wrong. I'm just saying from
Yeah,
my
Munchkin was holding her. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I didn't want to blubber in there in front of the doctor.
yeah.
Yep, that's sad.
It was very sad.
Oh.
So what's
Well,
next on the flying stage?
I think it's Bad Apples is next, right?
Yeah, it's so weird. There's like really nothing in April that I saw, and you know, it's like everything happens in May. I don't know why they skip April because that's like, well, maybe not in Florida because it was already 85, 86 degrees down there, but up here it's in the 70s in April. That's like the perfect time to fly. I don't know why there's not more flyings then.
Well, I will tell you, I did talk to the park and told them I think it's the 5th through the 9th, if I'm not mistaken, for March next year. It's not been 100% official, but I can assure you that's the dates that we're trying for. I don't know about you guys, but I thought the weather was perfect, like temperature wise.
Oh yeah, it was great. I can't complain.
At nighttime,
Too
at
cold.
nighttime, it was perfect to be around the fire. It wasn't hot sitting around a fire that's hot. You know what I mean? Like you needed kind of a fire. And I thought it was freaking awesome.
We only had one mosquito attack that I know of, and they literally come for like an hour and then they're gone. It's so weird that y'all have a random mosquito attack.
Yeah. 1 hour long. That's their union contract. And then they're out. That's all the work they do. Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, I've got I don't know, boat show, bike show thing I got to do like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, the week before Bad Apples. So I got to do a bike event up until Sunday, come home, swap everything out, and then drive down there Sunday night or
Where's
either
that?
Monday morning.
Where's that show at?
It's on the lake up here at my house.
It's where he goes through and sells his yearly inventory of Lamborghinis and
Oh, Lord.
stuff like that. You know, so you can get the new stuff.
You didn't go to that Buc-ee's in Daytona Beach, did you?
No.
Will? Oh my gosh. You know, it was bike week in Daytona. I did not know that.
Yeah.
We
just
went to
kept on trucking.
Buc-ee's during Daytona Bike Week in Daytona. Yeah, that was busier than a Black Friday at Walmart. It was nuts in there.
Was
You
it
couldn't
you I
hardly
was
move.
talking to about that? Where we were talking on the phone, and I said, "Man, there's something going on with bikes," and you were like, "No, it's just probably Florida. It's probably just got a lot of no. There's something going on with bikes. I mean, every other vehicle was a Harley.
Yeah, spring break too. You're right. It was spring break and Daytona Bike Week down there. Yeah, there was a lot of bikes, and man, that place was packed. Holy moly!
Yep. Tony, I don't have any tandems.
I just saw something on YouTube with that.
They need to work on the trike e-bike.
It was a paramotor attached to a bicycle. I mean, it was a tandem bike, bicycle, and then they would cut the motor off and they start pedaling. You didn't see
we do. They do need to come out with a tandem bike. Not that I need one right now, but it'd be nice later. And the 3-wheel bike for the old people, that would be awesome too.
You think it's awesome until you try to ride one.
What's wrong with it?
It's hard.
When you try to steer it, it don't. You want to lean to steer, and it don't work like that. So when you turn the steering wheel, if you're turning left, you're going to fall off to the right.
Yeah,
they're really hard to ride.
My roommate, his very first ride, he took on one of those, broke his ribs, took a tumble and broke his ribs. So if they could come up with one, I don't even know why they don't have some kind of guard to where, like a tilt, like what, they have on motorcycles. I don't know what you call them.
They should make the rear wheels turn with the front wheel.
I don't know how you do that with a
truck. It don't even need that. It just needs to have, like, the rear suspension needs to be able to lean. It needs to move with the front. Because if you can't lean it, it's throwing you off the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll throw you.
especially when you add a motor to it.
Yeah.
You know, and
That's worse.
that's what happened. That's what happened to him. He was in a turn, and then it engaged the motor. It was just like, you know, it was all over before it happened so fast.
Oh, Tony's like,
Well,
they don't
good
make-
luck to him, John Wayne. I hope your son gets that last record.
Yeah,
Oh, your grandson. I'm sorry, not your son.
limited.
Bill H wants a limited slip rear end would help. Man, now we're putting transmissions into e-bikes. Good Lord.
Oh God. Man, trying to figure out what's going on here. It's hard enough to keep a battery in a bike, and y'all want me to do all kinds of stuff. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with real three-wheelers. Three-wheelers were fun back in the day.
In the 80s. What?
Yeah. I have a few of those.
I bet you did, Mr.
Not at
Moneybags.
one time. Not at one time.
That one's got 4 miles on it. It's old.
It's old. Got 4 miles.
Give me a new one.
I wouldn't mind having a 4-wheeler. You know, little ATV right around.
Side by side, it's easier.
So
Yeah,
that
expensive too.
that quad that Andy was flying was a Black Hawk, wasn't it? I didn't even realize it at first,
Yeah.
but that was a Black Hawk.
Yeah, Andy and Slade had a side by side there. We went and got wood the first night in the from the wood piles that they had stacked up. We used that side by side, and I tell you what, that was the first time I ever been in one. And I don't have no need for one, but if I did, that's what I'd be buying. That was fun.
They're nice. I bought one. We bought this property just to do stuff around here, and I've probably used it a handful of times, and Tyler uses it every year to go hunting.
What is that on your guided hunts?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
paid expeditions where they shoot all that big stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Bill H said his club cart has a dump
That's
bed.
right.
So did that side by side. We use that to help fill in the holes in the LZ. We used a side by side, and Andy, I mean, the poor feller, he tried shoveling dirt in the back of that thing, and I don't know if the dirt was heavier than he's used to in North Florida, but it looked like he was struggling. I was like, Andy, you want me to help you out? You know, I'm a city worker. I can help you. And he didn't want me to, so I just stood there leaning against my shovel, and well,
Yeah,
Typical city worker. Let me hold my shovel up.
they don't stand up on their own, you know.
Yeah.
oh, man.
All right, guys, we have less than 2 minutes. Will, you want to call out some shows?
Yeah, sure. It's let's see, Scott Savage, Tony Marzano. Oh, shows?
Well, names.
Okay. I got you. So Scott Savage, Tony Marzano, Munchkin, Bill H, Angela Preslick. Okay, John Wayne. Did I say John Wayne? Good luck with your grandson, John. Mark McElroy with Cooking Camp is in the house. Daddy Dutch was in the house too.
Yes.
Paramount USA, Craig B from Australia. And James is in the house. Going down the list here. I don't forget anyone. Did I say Bill H?
I don't.
Well, Bill H is in the house. Greg Laney and I think I got everyone. Oh, the other Nick. I almost forgot one there. All right. So if I miss anyone, really sorry. I'll say your name twice next time, but you gotta let me know I miss you.
Hey, Tony, for outros and intros, I gotta figure some stuff out. This platform has changed up some things and got rid of all that, so I have to go back and upload it all and whatever. So there's no outro, no intro. Will, any shows we want to shout out about?
Yeah, we got what is today? Tuesday. So Tuesday night, of course, 8 p.m. You can come see us on YouTube. And on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern is Paramom with Lindy's Treehouse on YouTube. Check it out. Friday, Scuba Vapes, 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. Scuba Vapes, right? Scuba?
Yep, that's it.
Scuba Vapes. And then, yeah.
Slade, just borrow Andy's e-bike, man.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you live in the Southeast Paramotor, check out our Facebook page, Southeast Paramotor Group. Love to have you.
Nick Justice, you know anybody that can supply, I don't know, paramotor parts and pieces?
I do. ParalifePPG.com for paramotor parts, accessories, props, strobes, apparel, whatever you need, we got it. Or Just Us e-bikes for some cool, fast, however that went.
Yeah.
You didn't have my prop at the show. I'm just saying, you didn't have my prop.
What's that, Will?
Mr. Dana 54. I didn't say his name.
Oh yeah, and she's Scuba Steve. That's not. I was going with your full first name. And anyways, where can we find you, sir?
Well, Will just said it, but you can find me Scuba Vapes on YouTube.
I know he just said it. I'm just trying to help you out with another plug, okay?
Oh, help me out then.
Trying to help a fella out. Gee.
You guys can find me here at Never Trust Skinny Chef Shane on Tuesday nights and TikTok at PPG Shane on TikTok. With that being said, I'm exhausted. I'm going to bed. I can't stand it no more. All right, guys. Have a great night.
Bye,
See ya.
everybody.
Eventually. There it is. Bye.